Hey, I'm Steve Diggs. Welcome back to Fast Forward Leadership. Great ideas at the speed of light. Today, I want to talk with you about the difference between perception and reality. If, as a leader, you don't quite pick up on this, you're not going to be as effective leading as you probably want to be. So let me share some thoughts. We've all heard the old parable about the 5 guys that were blind or had blindfolds on, trying to feel an elephant and determine what they were feeling without seeing it. And of course, the guy that was feeling the end of it thought he had a snake in his hand. The fellow that was feeling the leg thought he was touching a tree. The guy feeling the side, he thought this had to be a wall. The fellow up here on the ear, he thought it was a curtain. And finally, the guy at the trunk thought he was on a tree branch. The thing is, all of these guys had different perceptions, and curiously, none of them were correct because they could not see it and they didn't really know how to absorb the data. The thing is, we tend to play off of our perceptions, sometimes to our own hurt. So here's a question, and give you kind of an idea of what I'm talking about. This is a picture that was all over the internet recently of a cat walking on some steps. Now here's the question. Is this cat going down the steps or is he coming up the steps at us? Take a look at that. Which one do you think? Well, people everywhere had different ideas. I think, from the best I could figure, that this cat was walking down the steps because these lips right here are shadowed in such a way as to indicate that. And again, I don't know for sure, but here's the point. It's all a matter of perception here as to how you think about it and how you look at it. And we have to understand the facts when it comes to perception and reality. A person's perception is their reality. In other words, they are going to react on their perceptions as though they were accurate in every case. This is the way most people tick. They assume that their perceptions are accurate and they react accordingly. But perception, folks, listen, this is important. We all know this, but we have to remember it here. Perception is not necessarily reality. Just because I perceive something to be a certain way does not necessarily mean that it is that way. Great leaders get this. We understand that people that we're leading are going to be responding and reacting based on their perception, even though their perception is frequently not correct. And we have to realize this as we work with people, as we deal with people, and as we help people. Thing to remember, the longer anybody is held on to any belief, the harder it's going to be for that person to change that belief, even when confronted by undeniable and compelling evidence to the contrary. The longer a person is held on any belief, the longer they've done this, the harder it's going to be to change that belief, even when you give them good data. So leadership is a business of patience. It's a matter of helping people gradually understand that sometimes our perceptions are not right and helping them to catch a different vision for the future. My name is Steve Diggs. This has been Fast Forward Leadership. Great ideas at the speed of light. I'll see you next time.